everybody, my name's Kiahonfire and welcome to a video on Conan Exiles. Today we're looking at some of the new skins coming to the game, being from the Battle Pass, the Bazaar, or just free in general with the Sorcery update. So first of all, we're in the circle of Battle Pass and Bazaar items. Now, some of these are like really tempting for me because I absolutely love doggies and wolves. They're like amazing and they have some really cool skins here. I mean, look at this. He looks pretty cool, doesn't he? We have this on the greater variants and the just the normal. So of course the bigger one will be the greater one. And then you have these little skins right here. Even on the back, here's an interesting kind of detail. It actually has hoofs on the back. So that's strange, isn't it? Hoofs on the back, paws on the front. Interesting design choice. And I suppose it makes sense being called the Abyssal Hound because the Abyssal stuff usually comes from, you know, hell and stuff is how they've kind of explained it. Because when you use the Circle of Power and you summon Abyssal stuff, usually you'll summon a demon with it who will instantly die. So this kind of relates to, you know, how that would be. You know, they've come from heck and stuff like that. And normally with heck and stuff, you get a lot of goat people, like they're portrayed as evil and bloody blah. So it makes sense for the hoofs to be there on the back end. So it's just like a kind of evil skin, I suppose you could say. I must say though, it looks way better on the one with the glowing eyes. It just has that extra effect. Anyway, that's one of them. I suppose you could say that they're kind of... No, they're not really goat ears, are they? Goat ears are to the side. They're more like bunny ears for some reason. You could say it's like a jackalope or something, you know, you have the rabbit ears and the horns. That would kind of relate for me what that would be. But anyway, that's one of the skins right there. That's another one. There's like a whole themed set for this one in particular. There's like an outfit for this kind of stuff as well. And I believe some weapons too. And then we're going to look at one of the Hyena ones we have here. They look really cool. There's actually an armor set that looks really like this one as well that you can get that I believe is free. But the skin is not, and it has the exact same textures and patterns on it, but they got these cute little booties on. And of course you have your greater version and your just your normal one who looks slightly more crazy, as the hyenas always kind of do. Anyway, coming to mounts, when we're looking at the rhinos and horses, we have these decaying looking creatures which are ooh. We have the rhino here. You can see all the ribs, skin, just ooh, it's been torn away. A very gruesome looking gory model, but as a rhino you can use it, blah de blah, you know, all of that. And you know, you have nice rhino stats depending on what it is. Of course this is going to reflect on like the basic creature. It's just a skin you would put on like any other DLC. If you didn't know about that, it would be a question of just going in your inventory and then reskinning one of these things that you want to reskin. So you can see Abyssal Hound, Hyena, just reskin it with a Sorcerer's Pet food, and you might need a greater one. Normal Hyena. I actually think the recipe on this one's probably wrong because this is the exact same recipe here, which means you get one of the two. So I think the placeholders here might be wrong on this image, so don't take it as fact that it's going to use a hyena. I would think that maybe a wolf or something, or maybe one of the Scepter dogs you transform for this image. And we have a look at this one. It's the Elite Direwolf. So this one uses wolves for sure. And this Abyssal Hound again uses hyenas. Very strange. Like, that doesn't make much sense to me. Hyena, Sorcerer's Pet food. Hyena, Sorcerer's Pet food. I suppose, yeah, it could be the same crafting ingredient, but it really doesn't look like a hyena. Okay, I suppose that's hyena. Never mind. And it's going to be the same with the undead horses and the rhinos. Of course, it's just going to use normal rhinos, normal horses. Speaking of horses, we have a rotting version of the horse. Not gonna lie, the face really grosses me out on this one. I'm not much for all this gore though here. You can see like it's, you know, guts and stuff on some parts. Its tail is like old and rotten. Its body parts are just decaying and ooh. But hey, there might be someone out there that wants to ride something like that. You could have like a nice story with it, you know, you're the undead army or whatever. And of course, speaking of undead, there is the white version, which is pretty much the same model, but decorated in how the effects of the whites would look. So you have the chains, you know, ribbons, that colour you're like familiar with, and even the hoofs you can barely see, they're like fading out, giving that ghostly glow. Now I think that's going to be pretty cool coming over the horizon on one of these. Heck yeah, that would be amazing. But anyway, those are the Battle Pass ones I have. Now I wasn't able to like unlock every single model in time before the release. If you're wondering how certain YouTubers and stuff ended up getting the things from the Battle Pass, etc., that you cannot, is because there was a previous program in the beta where several tubers had access to these things, and it stayed unlocked across the Testlive client. It won't stay unlocked for the official version, but just for testing. A lot of YouTubers and stuff were there to help test things, and the same with other people like modders and bloody blah, and people, you know, essential parts of the community were helping testing things and having a look at things, etc., and giving their opinion back, etc., etc. So that's how people have been able to get these models and stuff, if you're confused on that one. But those are some of them, and those are some of the ones I did get. There are of course going to be a few more when it does come to future versions and whatever else, but these are all buy or battle pass. Moving on to what you can obtain for free, there are a few you can actually summon in the Circle of Power, but they are timed. That means they will eventually decay. So we're going to summon one of them now. I did do a video fully going over the Circle of Power and all the good things in that one, but just for, you know, this video's sake, I'll show you the little demons and stuff as well you can see in this one. So this is one of them, Summoned Demon. It's like a really strange monkey lizard. So you can clearly see it's got lizard skin, really gnarly teeth, these scales on the back. But it's a monkey, you can clearly see it's a monkey, it sounds like a monkey, it moves like a monkey, and that is pretty much him. And these are also the thing that will come out when you're swinging around and you have like the demon follower attribute. So if you don't know what that is, when you get like full authority and then you corrupt your authority tree all the way, you're able to summon demons like this guy just by hitting things and damaging things, and like random ones could pop out and you could end up getting like 10 of them coming out while you're fighting and stuff. It's quite an awesome tree, but these guys are what you would get out of that. Their stats are not awfully impressive, but of course you can level these up and stuff and they could be better. Like if I was to level them up a bit, say I had lots of experience with the guy, you can see he gets up to some impressive, you know, stats and stuff, bloody blah. You can see he's counted as an animal class because I'm getting animal class perks. So you can see there, one of the newer grit ones is your follower is very flexible and can shrug off damage more easily. So that basically would give this follower a bit more armor and make him last longer. But that's just one of the guys you can get out of the new stuff you can get for free. Again, these don't always last very long from what I remember. They do have decay on them. Anyway, looking at the horse. So these are like demonic horses and rhinos and stuff like that. They're called from the underworld, from Heck, or wherever the Conan's Heck is or whatever else. And they come out a bit like this, so you can see that they're all kind of hell-based. They look like they've come from the deep depths. Kind of feels like they've had some inspiration off of Metal Hellsinger for a lot of these ones. I think there's a few fans in there, which is another game the Funcom franchise has been working on. But you can see with this guy, you know, he's smoking hot. He's got like lava inside him almost. I don't know what it is, but he's hot. He's warm, embery. He has like snake teeth, weirdly enough. Like, I don't know what's going on here, or fangs, and demon horns instead of ears. So that's the Abyssal mount that you can get. And looking at his stats, you could see, you know, he just comes out like a basic horse, really, and then you can level him up how you like, and he can be a steed and follower. But the beauty with these guys is you don't need to saddle them to use them. So you could just go bareback and, you know, just summon him, go bareback. Happy days. Could be a really quick horse to just summon and get across the country to get your stuff back if you needed to. Although if you have a Circle of Power, you can always, you know, summon your corpse back and get all your stuff anyway, providing you have the stuff for it. Anyway, moving on to the last mount we have that you can get for free is the Abyssal Rhino. So let's have a look at this baby. This is again going to follow the same kind of theme as the horse has. It's going to look similar, you know, that burnt kind of pattern and all that. And boom, there he is. So he always looks like grilled meat, or like when you see people like grilling watermelon, those kind of videos I've seen on the internet. He has that pattern on him. But you can see he's like all hot and warm and stuff. He looks burnt, embery, probably worse off than the horse actually. But he looks pretty cool, like he's come from hell. And he's got fangs on him too. I just noticed on the mouthpiece he's got like the same kind of deal going on. So that is the Rhino, and that is also one you don't need a saddle for, by the way, the Demon Rhino. You can ride it without a saddle, so you don't need to bother with making saddles for these kind of followers. You're also going to notice there are a few more bosses in here when it comes to the search panel, and that is in correspondence to the different events you're going to see around the map. So some of them you'll recognise, some of them you don't. Let me see if I can spawn this one in. He's one of the new ones. You know, we just spawn a bunch of them, see if they're any different. I believe the event ones should be, and this guy's already beaten me up. We'll see if we can find any more event ones as well, and stuff like that. But they don't seem very keen on this guy over here. So we're used to the Blood Moon Beast. This is his boss now. He's like a sorcerer. He has a little bag of essences, scraps and stuff. So let me just see if I can just kill this one off so we can just see that lizard boss. So looking at him, he's nearly got 7k you know, HP there, and he looks really cool. I'm hoping he's going to stop attacking in a minute. But he pretty much just, he's a remodel of those big lizards you'll see in the, you know, in the volcano, the Voltaries. Pretty much the same model, does the same attack, but he's got a different skin on and he's a different boss. He's an event boss. He's at the moment trying to beat up these little sluggies. I might help him out in a minute because he's doing miserable. You're missing my guy. Oh, that was nearly me. Alright, so this is a guy. Let's have a look at him properly now. Okay, I've slowed it down so we can get a proper look at him, but you can see he's pretty cool. He's like a snake lizard. Got a massive snake lizard face, horns, and you're going to see him from the Egg Caravan event, which is a new event that can appear in the Unnamed City and other places. But he's pretty cool. He's like orange. He's got different body parts going on, lots of spikes. Just one big snaky lizard man, and he needs to work on his leg day, I'm not gonna lie. He's done a lot of chest and arm day, but not leg day. But he's a really cool little lizardy boss you can get now, and he will be part of the events you'll get. Looking at other event stuff as well, I've seen event demonic sacrificial. Demon sacrificial? Oh, look at him! Oh, he's gonna fight. We get to see him fight. Or will he bug out and stuff? Oh, he doesn't care. My guy, you need to care. I might have to get rid of the lizard guy just to be able to see this guy who's just like quit going to work or something. Like, he does not want to know. I wonder if I can get something to oh, I killed him by accident. He drops the same stuff though as you would get out of Maelstrom stuff. Actually, we can get a better look at him right now. If I just... Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, he's gross. He kind of looks like, actually, he looks like the big giant guys in the Unnamed City, like the precursor race. Kind of with the facial features there, but he's way smaller than them and doesn't exactly look the same. And he's wearing armor you can wear, so it's almost like he's a sorcerer that went too far and got corrupt. That's what he looks like. That is pretty cool, not gonna lie, all the same. So that's another new mob type you're gonna get with events and stuff, and that's something else you're gonna see. So yeah, there's a few new things going about. I think I covered quite a lot of the new ones coming in, of course, because they blocked out the battle pass and stuff. I can't exactly show you what you're gonna get completely out of these, but you might notice a new Ancestral Knowledge Tab. And when it comes to shop and battle pass items, it will all go into here, and that includes like pets and stuff. So you can clearly see all of these ones from here. You know, they will be from shop or BP. The other ones, no, because they're part of the sorcery tab. And you can see you can learn them with just normal sorcery. You don't need to buy it or anything. So there's some other things you can have. And, well, that's going to be pretty much it. Those are the new creatures, new NPCs, new, you know, lizardy, reskinny things. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.